We're going live right now.
We are.
Who's that guy?
Hello, everybody.
Who's that guy?
This guy?
Who's this guy?
This guy?
Oh, that guy right there.
This guy down below.
What's happening?
The blast from the past.
Is that intro video is like James Cameron's extended edition of Titanic?
Yeah. I need more sketches. It'll get smaller here. Did
you have to switch the VHS tape halfway through?
Yeah, I did. He had to flip the laser disc.
Hint, hint. It's a little long.
Yeah. I'll leave it for the end ones to be long. Actually, I worked on the ending ones a little bit. I need to work on the beginning.
I'll say though, like some of the other channels, the 5-minute countdowns. Whoa, we're going live in 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm here now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I guess I could do it at the 3-minute mark before we go, and then that way, right when it hits there, it's ready to go. So, and I guess we could probably do that, but I'll sort it up.
I've seen it both ways.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's interesting is that I mean, I can only really speak for like Twitch lingo, but
yeah,
there is data to support a 10 to 15 minute starting soon screen to maximize the audience when you go live. So before I started really like going, how do I eat and live off of this? I used to get kind of irritated with long starting soon screens too. I'm like, what are we doing? And then I started actually doing the research and looking at it. And also, if you look through your own data, like when I go to my Twitch dashboard and look at the viewership of my live streams, I tend to go to the starting soon screen about 8 minutes before my starting time, and it won't peak until about 10 to 15 minutes in. And I'm like, okay, this kind of all clicks together because
start the starting soon, like before the top of the hour.
Yeah, I try to kind of like go a few minutes in, like that 5 to 8 minute before, and then let it run 5 to 8 minutes after.
There you go. Experts
from a guy who's maybe professional.
He's out working on a profession, using these services.
But yeah, that's the industry best practice is a 10 to 15 minute starting soon screen, because that's like, I guess that's how long it takes people to get like the alerts in their emails, and they check their inboxes, and they like grab a snack or a drink, or they sit down, or they open up whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told.
Open a door. Where's my beer? In the morning, let's get a coffee.
That's right. Coffee time. Pumpkin spice season, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know about that, but I got some apple cider I could probably pop.
Oh,
I'll show you the pumpkin spice I got. This was after watching Lego fan Bubba. He did an Instagram yesterday that made my day.
He did an Instagram. Larry, you're awesome.
He did an Instagram show, and I was laughing so hard. This is so funny. He got these, and I had to get some myself, just because I thought it was epic.
What is this? What are you about to show? Dude, man.
Dude wipes.
Dumpkin spice?
Dumpkin spice.
Lord?
I know, dude. I was like, what am I watching, and where do I buy them?
So does it smell like pumpkin spice?
Oh, yeah. Oh, like pumpkin spice.
Wow.
It's the most autumnally refreshing experience.
You know what? I'm just delighted to be here.
I'm not hating.
You should be. You should be.
Amazing.
So I will be having a Hop a Wheelie.
Look at that guy.
Wheelie.
Hop a Wheelie Sociable Cider Works.
Does that say established?
Hops and cider?
Does that say established 2023?
2013.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wow, you're right on the money.
Now these guys have been around a little bit in the Minnesota area, so.
Well, that's just lovely.
So in other words, for our video when we do our starting soon, we just need to put this up there and just say, yeah, just don't worry, it's not your vision. It will clear up at the time. When we start.
That was great. That was a fantastic bit. What are you talking about?
That was
this will clear up as we start the show. It will become
best ongoing bit ever.
That was fantastic.
Be like, you know what?
So
You'll
funny.
be fine. Just drink more of your beer. It'll clear up as we start. No big deal.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
Reed, why don't we look at your face?
Because we were looking at my ice cream. I'm building ice cream.
Okay, that's fun for a minute. Look, there you are.
Oh my gosh.
We're in that purple shirt.
I like it. I want Reed cam. There you are.
Then there's the cams where you can kind of like green screen yourself in front of like video game.
I got the green back here. I got the green. I had it for a while. It was behind there. I had it hanging on the wall before I did the rack. But
watching just a few Baldur's Gate tips.
I've
got a green on, so I mean, I could be floating in midair here.
I love it. I don't know if you've seen this, Jesse. Some of the Twitch folks, they'll have an overlay of like Bob Ross, and they'll cut out just the mouth, right? Just the mouth, and then they'll do a screen change, and so you see the streamer's mouth moving for Bob Ross's lips. I would die if you had like a polar bear overlay and it's your mouth and you're.
Hey,
Larry's on it. He's look. You're on a great start.
I'm just one of the team.
You need to get like a green one of those Halloween suits, right? But then then cut open the eye sockets and the mouth, and then find like a Deadpool background.
There
you can be Deadpool.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I had plus I had two cameras and my one camera died, croaked the other day. So
what did you do? With it?
I don't know. It just died. I mean, that was one of the nights where the computer crashed. I came back and that was what caused it. The camera died.
A power surge or something?
Maybe killed one of them. But I have my ice cream all evening tonight, guys.
Who's here in the chat? I need what set should I build? Should I do Star Wars?
You should follow your heart.
Spider. I I'll probably do that one. Or Harry Potter. I got the Evil Mermaid thing. Star Wars, HP.
What is it? What is a spider from?
Mandalorian.
There's a spider?
It's a robot mech.
Wait, is that when he was like underground?
The Grievous looking thing?
That thing was crazy.
Pops out of there like it's
that thing was wild.
Spawn. So it's the spider tank. TJ says Star Wars. All right, that's all I got. That's all you had to say.
That's what I would say. I would say Star Wars too.
Yeah, that was that thing with like a red eye on, right?
Yeah,
like it was a. That thing was crazy.
How are you liking Ahsoka, Kevin?
So I never watched Rebels, so I'm vastly confused on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike it, but I can feel with every episode a mountain of subcontext I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but okay.
Well, Disney Plus has their Ahsoka's Essentials collection, which just gives you all the key episodes you need. Or New Rockstars also has a 4-part compendium of what you need to know.
Everything you need.
I definitely watch all of the Screen Crush after the episode breakdown of all the Easter eggs and things. What's funny is I was talking to Brian about it, and Brian hates it. He's like, this Ahsoka show is stupid. And he said, all it is every episode of Ahsoka crossing her arms, and now that's all I see.
Like, that's hilarious. It's so
he's
true.
like, he goes, every time I watch it, it's just Ahsoka crossing her arms.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Like, you're right. It is.
Well, I was after you had said you were starting to play that Baldur's Gate, Jesse. I went and researched it, and supposedly it's not compatible between platforms and PC. I was like, oh.
Actually, you can cross-save content. So yes, I don't think we can play together.
Yeah. That's
but you could play on your PlayStation, save the data, and then turn on your PC and continue to play.
Yeah, I was just like, I was thinking it was, because I haven't played those in a while, but it kind of reminds me a lot of some of the ones I used to play. Like there were some ones like that, Dungeon Siege back in the PC stuff. So I was tempted.
Yeah,
like somebody else, Rob Hendricks, freaking put up a game called Starfield, and I was kind of like, well, that looks kind of cool. That kind of looks kind of like some of the old space ones I used to play. So I was like, wow, it's lots of games out there, but
I think I heard about that one too.
That's okay. Hey, Kevin, come watch our D&D, and you can be confused week to week to week to week.
Why be confused? Why be confused once when you can be confused twice?
Every week.
Every week.
Wait, do you cross your arms?
I can. No, I talk funny. That's all. which can be just as bad sometimes.
Oh man,
we're all trying to do that now, so
So I was telling Larry, and I told Reed, I was trying to get to Fan Expo Denver next year because I was talking to the account manager in Boston for Fan Expo, and he spoke very highly of Fan Expo Denver. He could also just be trying to sell me tables, but there was also corroborating stories from a lot of the other artists that were there that had gone to Denver. And they already sold out all their artist tables. So we're a year in advance, and they're totally sold out. So that was wonderful. So I joined the wait list. So we'll see.
That's where you need to go back to that guy and say, hey, it's great trying to sell me on it, but it's better off if you have something you can actually sell
something you can sell me. Yeah. And I was saying before we went live that a lot of the shows, even just in the New England area, have all sold out of Artist Alley like a year in advance and quicker than they ever have. So my local show is Connecticut in Hartford, and all of the artist tables, all 175 artist tables, were sold out in 3 days. So they opened up booking, and I missed it. So I will not be at the show that is 15 minutes away from me. So I don't know what's going on. I guess people
do they have a wait list or anything for that, or not?
Oh yeah, they all have wait lists, and I've joined them. And the good news is that stuff that is that local, I can pretty much do last minute. It's like whatever. If
Yeah.
I'm in, the weekend before, I'm in. But stuff like
what
Denver
month
and
is that? What month is Connecticut?
that's July, summer.
Oh. I was gonna say then you're not gonna get a freak snowstorm, but maybe you'll get a freak hurricane out there or something that'll maybe people won't want to travel up the coast or something.
That's true. That's true.
Get something that hits like the artists down in South Carolina or something.
Mm.
So there's a KO. I don't know who KO is.
KO.
King Ollendorf?
I don't know. Just says KO.
It's a knockout. Is it Street Fighter?
I don't know. Nobody's saying anything.
Love
We're trying
it.
to say something. We can't hear you.
Love to see it. I'm all about it. I'm gonna probably take off in like 10 minutes just for the rest.
That's fine. You can keep working on whatever you're working on. Have fun doing that.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Gotta pay the bills.
Gotta pay those bills,
There's some other shows out there since you're an animator and stuff. I was just watching the live action One Piece.
Oh, I heard good stuff about that too.
It's actually like, it makes me realize, because I didn't watch the cartoon too much at all. So it made me realize how crazy the cartoon probably is and crazy attempting to do that in live action. And I think they did it.
Yeah.
Apparently there's like over 1,000 episodes.
Really? That I watched the first episode and I'm kind of like, this is weird.
It is weird.
Hello.
Stretchy powers. They have some of them have powers. Some of them have weird features.
Yeah, and it's this quasi modern universe, pirate universe. It's really weird.
Yeah.
The Marines wear baseball caps, and there's like electric light, but everybody uses sail power. It's a little weird.
It sounds like anime.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. What isn't it like a one-time thing, like a one movie? It's not like a series.
No, it's like an eight-part series on Netflix.
Oh, it is? Oh, well, that shows you how much I know.
Yeah.
I do need to check it out.
I think it works pretty well in that format because there is so much content to borrow from. They jump from villain to villain in each episode, so they can do something kind of fresh. And then,
speaking of fresh, something I saw a couple weeks ago that I was delighted was the new Turtles movie, the Mutant Mayhem. That was incredible.
Heard it was good. Yeah, that is comic book come to life. I can't believe I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really, really fun. And I could not, my jaw was open the whole time. It's just it's another one of those, the first time you saw Spider-Verse, right? That first one.
Oh, yeah.
It's another one of those where, I felt like I was looking at, and this is not to juniorize this, but, I felt like I was watching a kid's book come to life. Because it's a very unique art style, and there's a scribble kind of texture effect that's on top of it all. And it was so well done. And the story is very lighthearted. It is very fun. It is very quick, and it's a very different take. It's very much focused on them being teenagers, right? It's like the whole meme culture, internet culture.
Oh yeah.
And then Splinter is super dad mode. I love it because he's got a robe. He just has a bathrobe, but he rips the sleeves off. He rips the sleeves so it looks like a oriental robe, but it's just a bathrobe. and he has all these childhood photos of him raising the turtles, and he's got the extra 70s dad stash. It's this is amazing. Highly recommend.
Highly recommended. I will definitely be checking that out.
KO, are you there?
KO.
Not hearing anything.
No video, no microphone.
Kevin Other.
Oh.
Kevin Other.
Kevin Other. Oh, Kevin Other. It's Other Kevin.
Kevin the Lesser.
Oh, that's Kevin Other?
Yeah, they still call me Kevin the Lesser.
That's a shame.
It really is.
I think you've earned the title to be you're the last remaining.
It's
We just
the
call
Kevin
King
the Major
Kevin.
in the only Kevin category.
That's right. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I'm working busily at a campaign for tonight's D&D session, but I saw you were on, so I had to jump on for a little bit.
You are a delight, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Are you enjoying Ahsoka crossing her arms?
I'm not crossing my arms. I'm writing, but I'm being contemplative and meditative like Ahsoka.
I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard it, but I was talking to my buddy Brian, and he was like, he hates Ahsoka, the show. He hates it. And
Really?
he also never watched Rebels. He's a very casual Star Wars fan, so I like his takes because it's always like from a very casual fan. Like he hated Andor. He loves Mandalorian. He hates Ahsoka, and he told me, he goes, Kevin, I hate Ahsoka because all it is just watching Ahsoka cross her arms every week. And
He probably liked Boba Fett then.
And after he said that, and that's all I see now.
Yeah. Well, I've watched everything. I'm fine with Rebels. I'm not a huge fan of it. I am getting so sick of Ezra, and we haven't even seen him yet. I wish they would stop talking about Ezra. I don't care about Ezra. I don't care about Sabine's interest in Ezra. This last episode, I was getting so frustrated, and then the rest of the episode was much better. But it's totally, if you haven't watched Rebels, you're so in the dark on all of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed. Because I am.
Yep.
And Rebels is okay, but it's not as great as people make it out to be. So it's much better than Clone Wars.
They go into the weeds a lot on that show, and it's kind of...
And it's so Lothal-centric, and it's so small world, which is what Filoni does a lot. He has his story and his arena. He's gotten much better at it, but historically, it's his small group of characters that all keep coming back in over and over again. Yeah. It's like mix up the gene pool a little bit more.
Love it.
So
I'm always in for the Wagner take.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Ahsoka. I'm getting a little annoyed at things on occasion, but I was worried that it was going way too slow the last episode before this, and then this one really brought me back up to it again. Because the first two I thought were good, third one was a little slow, and the fourth one is like, okay, much better.
I did laugh aloud when that masked guy got killed.
So did I.
I was like,
yeah.
I mean, it looked cool. It was a cool visual, but I was like, oh man, there's so many YouTube videos that have just been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I assumed it was Starkiller, but I don't care that it's not Starkiller.
I assumed it was literally anyone. Nope. Classic.
It's still Starkiller. It's the ghost of Starkiller.
Classic.
Well, I'm really enjoying Ray Stevenson's performance. I think I've actually found my cosplay. I could cosplay as this guy.
Oh, you could. That's true.
I know. I could totally do a gray bearded, out of shape old guy. Hello, not much, just a little makeup, and I'd have to get a killer outfit. And he's only a foot taller than I am, so I'll be I'll be the mini version. That dude. So after
you're not talking about Ray Parks.
No, I'm talking about Ray Stevenson. So he played Volstagg in the Thor movies.
Yeah. He played Titus in Rome, and he was much taller than the main character in Rome. You're telling me he's how tall is he?
He's 6'7".
Oh,
and I had to go, and I've never seen Punisher Warzone before, but and it was an okay movie. It was just okay. It was pretty violent and gory, which is great for a Punisher movie. But I think he played the role really well. I think because it came out the same year as Iron Man did, I think it just wasn't. I think it was just panned, and I think it's become more of a cult classic now.
The Dolph Lundgren Punisher was really bad too, and this was a sequel to that. So, what do you really expect from that? I never watched that one.
I don't know that it was supposed to be a sequel because they didn't really. It was just it didn't retell the origin stories like the 2 previous Punisher movies.
Wait, there were 2 previous Punishers? What was the second one?
There was another one with what's his name from Highlander?
From Christopher Lambert?
Yeah.
Really?
IMDb.com.
You've exceeded the positive comment. Oh, we got to tone it down. That's fair. That's a fair criticism. That's a fair criticism.
No, there are toxic fans in every fan base, and that's the case. I mean, that doesn't mean that everyone has to dislike. I mean, when they put out good material, there are going to be positive comments. When they put out the sequels and Boba Fett, it's going to be garbage comments. So
I forgot Boba Fett was a show.
Yeah, me too.
If it weren't for that episode,
I'm sorry, Kevin. It was Thomas. It was 2004. Thomas
Jane.
Jane. I'm sorry, and with John Travolta.
Yeah, Thomas Jane. Okay, yes, I've seen that one. That one wasn't very good either. So
no.
So
no.
But the Ray Stevenson one is pretty darn good actually.
Yeah, I watched both seasons of Rome, which I really enjoyed, and that was my first exposure to Ray Stevenson. Those, and then I've always liked him ever since. The Three Musketeers he was in was really bad. I mean, I liked the 3 of the 4 actors in that, but the movie was horrible.
Freaking Christoph Waltz was in that movie. I love him.
Yes, he was. I know. Actor. Despite that, it's still really bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like Jeremy Irons in the first Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah. Well, he's been in some bad movies too.
Yeah, not all your movies can be.
They can't all be winners.
Stellar. They can't all be winners.
Yeah.
Well, that's what people tell me all the time.
Oh
well.
You've been in so many movies.
No, anytime when I draw on Thursdays, they're like, Kevin, they can't all be good. I'm like, well, all right.
They haven't seen enough of your sketches, I guess. They need to see more, and then you'll be fine.
It's hard. Hey, you know what? It's not always easy to draw in front of people. The pressure.
Live, right? Yeah.
It's like, could you just knock out a quick Sistine Chapel for us? Thanks.
You could be trying to draw like the other King Kevin right now, and I mean, it would just be. You just would never get started because there's nothing to draw.
Oh, you mean with my current picture?
Yeah, your current picture. It'd be like the one we showed earlier of the blurry Jesse. It'd just be like the blurry circle there, Or you could just draw the AOL icon, still waiting for connection.
Reed, do you still have any grab bags?
Oh, Kevin.
All right, guys, I gotta head out.
Do not do that to us. Oh, you're gonna get banned for that.
Oh, you're a jackass.
That is not nice. Not nice.
I have the bags.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm
I'm out.
out. No, you can't leave. You gotta stay.
Kevin knows how to exit, I guess. Mr. Hinkle knows the exit strategy.
Hey, if I really wanted to leave you guys in a lurch, I would talk about how there needs to be more city sets, but I won't do that. Guys, it's been a delight. I will catch you next time.
No more delighted than we, Kevin.
All right. Bye, Kevin.
See you later.
Bye, Kevin. Bye, Kevin.
And then there was one, Kevin.
Only one.
It's always nice when there's dueling Kevins. It's kind of cool.
I think it's complimenting Kevin's with an E, not an I, but that's just my take. All right. So what should we do tonight, guys?
I'm counting some stuff right now, but otherwise I'm building ice cream.
That's not what I was talking about, Reed.
Let's have a shopping episode.
Oh, what are we doing tonight? Like later in like an hour and a half?
I don't know if you want to. I mean, I just want to kick forward the storyline.
Yep, we will. No, I've got it all planned out. I was just kidding. I was trying to imply that I had nothing prepared.
I'm going to Baldur's Gate. We tried to play on Wednesday, Brick Hive, and Brick Hive had a leak in his house, some plumbing issues, so
Oof.
we leveled up at the end of the previous episode. So we just did some offline leveling of characters, and Chris King's Rule is really good walking you through your character development, and I'm learning a little bit from both of you guys. But yeah, so we just did some leveling up. I had mine all dialed in. I was waiting for level 3 to be way of the 4 elements monk, and that was fun. But we didn't play, so I was like, "Oh, that's okay with me." Back to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Oh, I can only imagine.
How is that game?
I can't stop playing it. I played a starter game and then started over once I figured out the mechanics more, and taught myself to slow down to turn based mechanics, and then I played Warlock Zach to match my character. So I'm playing Zach, a Drow Warlock, to give myself filler for the 7 levels I missed.
Oh, nice. And I'm assuming it gets you much more understanding what warlocks can do and the abilities and all of that, I would guess.
Yeah, it's kind of forcing me to learn a few more tricks. Eldritch Blast is nice. And working with a team, because you control your team.
Oh, yep.
How big is the team?
You control 4 players or play with 3 other players. So you have a party of 4 that's first, pretty classic D&D, and not too much. And just like D&D, you can add companions like some pets or undead creatures and stuff. And I haven't quite played around with that, but I know it's one of those games where once you're fighting something pretty tough, you'll want to use all the tricks to your advantage.
How's like storage and all that in the game? Pretty decent, or?
Yeah. You can put all your food into a backpack, and it kind of stays there, because you have to collect food to take long rests and then use that food. Thought that was actually a pretty nice mechanic. It's not hard to collect food, but they make you kind of do that without spoiling any story moments. Cool. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I spent a ton of time playing the first Baldur's Gate and some of Baldur's Gate 2. I loved those games. And I'm sure Baldur's Gate 3 is even better.
Yeah. Yeah, the choices you can make affect everything, and I just think it's all dialed in. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm playing Zach.
Very nice.
As for I'm working on counting something, but like I said, Kevin, we're doing like our build challenges this weekend is build like an ice cream type thing. So it's kind of building some ice cream. And then I'm setting up. We're doing a library setup tomorrow, so I gotta going down to Monroe and doing a showcase down there. I think I'll set up actually we have 2 cases. I haven't dropped the bomb on the other one yet, but I don't know how many people really have a lot of landscape stuff in terms of what I got. So I gotta figure out if somebody's got stuff. So I don't know. It seems like it'll be a very big one. It's kind of a little bit farther south, but
Yeah, but it's nice to get those cases because you just set up, leave it, and come back.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, I mean, it'll be cool to be kind of, I mean, because we do travel to Beloit and Janesville, be kind of nice to be kind of straight south, Monroe. I travel down there, so it's like, for any of the people that, I kind of deliver to that they know I'm a big Lego guy, can kind of take the kids, go to the library and at least see some of the stuff. But my goal is to take the Keep and the Clover and the Castle Pendragon, and I'll be downstairs because that case is only 14 inches tall. So I think I can get what I want to get in that one. But it's like 30 inches deep by like 70 inches wide. And we've got the normal kind of bookcase type kind of thing upstairs. And so it'll be interesting. It's it's kind of popped out because I mean in the end I think it's one of those things where, like I said early, like pre-shows, like they I kind of had mentioned, that we could have gone in a certain, like right after Labor Day, like during the week. And I think somebody had mentioned the weekends work better. So I think, but right now I don't have a lot of people going. So I guess in the end, I might have to just see if it's okay to just transport someone's stuff to the case, because since I go down there twice a week and just add stuff to it. So we'll kind of see, but it's like you said, it's nice to have the display cases. Cause you're right. You put it up, you show, the kids get to see it. They do like a weekly Lego after school on Fridays from like 2 to 3. I might try and hit one of the ones for Lego and just kind of, show some other stuff off. So cool. And then of course I just got to wait for the buy sell trade in November. There's nothing else coming up there. Is there? You guys have other shows up in your neck of the woods in the fall at all?
We've got a 1-day thing next Saturday.
Next Saturday?
Yeah, in Green Bay here at Heritage.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have anything else before the buy-sell trade.
Do you guys do any do you guys do because I thought at one point, didn't you guys do like a holiday kind of thing at the Bay Square Mall at all? Do you guys still do anything like that or not?
Yep, that's happening again this year.
Okay. So that's like what, November?
If you're interested, Karen and Jason have the information.
Okay. Maybe I'll think about that. We'll bring up something small or something for that. Something easy to set up. Just a 1 day, like a Saturday at the Bay Park, Bay Square Park, whatever.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, now that the pandemic is over, the mall is becoming, it wants to charge and is becoming much less accommodating. So we may not have to do that show at the mall much longer.
Oh, so the mall wants to charge for to just do a show to show off stuff to bring people to the mall.
And they're not giving space anymore. They're not making accommodations. They're not giving you enough tables. So we probably won't be doing it.
The mall should be paying you.
I was like, because in the end, Larry, does Colorado Mills ever ask for DENLUG to do shows or ColLUG to do shows there anymore? Because they used to be like crawling just because the Lego store was there. They used to always ask us to do shows there back in the day. Has anybody researched that to see if they?
I was just resetting my AirPods. Did you ask me a question about Colorado Mills doing shows?
Yeah, Colorado
As
Mills.
a matter of fact, I was just talking with Celeste, and Dana is the director of marketing down there, and we're going to be putting on a show on the 21st to the 28th of October.
Because I know once we get close to Christmas, Santa's still over there by the Lego store, isn't it still? Or isn't that where Santa's
I don't think so, because they have a new big like play place. It's like a permanent kids climb all over the crap place.
Because I know in the old days that was only the toughest thing was during the holiday. If you wanted to do a show by the store, in that mall, you couldn't do it by the store because that's where they usually had Santa. So
yeah. Because
usually want to be close to the Lego store, it always helps. But
yeah, so yeah, we're planning on doing it right out in front of the Lego store and down as far as we're like, how many tables do you want us to bring? We can bring 40, 50 tables if you want us to. We just kind of need to walk through all of it.
Yeah. That's good. That was always a nice place because the mall always wanted shows because that was kind of the thing is it always brings traffic, and since there's already a Lego store there, it actually even drives more traffic for that. So that was always a good one. Cool.
Well, after talking with Jordan out in Utah about what Lego wants to see from the lands, and what they would prefer that lugs put on their own shows, as opposed to participating in a Comic-Con or a trade show or something else. They really like to see the lug initiating an event on their own. It's like, oh yeah, sure, that's easy. I mean,
that's and in the end, but that's like that's basically the library stuff. I mean, the only other ones that they would establish on their own would be, like you said, if you did your own Lego convention. But I mean, the Oktoberfest and all that stuff, I mean, that's always someone else. I mean, in the end, libraries are about the only place really that generally will want you there, that you won't have to pay. That's what I think that they forget is most of these some of these groups that I know around our area sometimes actually have to pay to places when they show and stuff too. So that's kind of the downfalls if you want to go somewhere with that. Like you said, I mean, like Kevin was saying up there at the mall up north, I mean, some places want you to pay. Now, Kevin, we don't pay anything for Bay Beach though, right? That's one that's it's a free.
Correct. I don't think there's not a single show that we do that we pay for.
Yeah. So I think there were a couple down south. I think some of Illinois. So
that's a hard pass for me. We don't pay to go anywhere. You pay us to come show up. We're providing the attraction for people to come to whatever your event is, or your mall, or your whatever.
Yeah, usually the train show out there had paid, and then I know the Hobby Expo, when that existed, that paid, and those are the two that helped, bring revenue into the group. I'm guessing the train show still. I mean, I thought I just saw John Gardberg on something recently of train shows. Was there one recently in Denver within the last
train show?
No. Narrow gauge. There was a narrow gauge show, so it probably wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It was a narrow gauge show in Denver there or something. So
I don't travel in those dorky train people circles.
Yeah, those guys. Wait till you see my pictures from tomorrow.
Talk about nerds.
I'll be nerding it up tomorrow.
Nice.
More night trains.
We're going to take a field trip with the junior engineers and ride a quarter scale train.
Oh, that's cool.
They have one of those down here near Monroe, like a train barn, toy train barn, and he's got like one of those garden trains out there that goes around. So I need to get out there. Everybody's like, you need to go see that. Pretty cool. Anybody in the area kind of says, you need to go see that. Check it out. I'm like, I'll have to go check it out one of these days.
Yeah, I'll be crossing the river into Wisconsin to.
Really? Where is it in Wisconsin?
The Hudson La Crosse area.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My little sister's going to school in La Crosse this year. First year up there. My sister now is an empty nester. They just dropped my niece off last weekend to start going to school up there. So cool. Well, I mean, we used to go up there a lot because my grandparents, on my dad's side, used to live up there south of Lake City, right along on the river there, which is pretty cool. That was one house I still need to build out of Lego. Right along
Lake City, Colorado.
Lake City, Minnesota, where water skiing was invented.
There you go.
I'm going to be taking a train in. What's today? Today's the 8th.
Friday.
In just under 2 weeks, I'll be in Skagway, Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm taking the White Pass Scenic Railway.
Oh. Cool.
It's supposed to be pretty sweet going through the, Alaskan Yukon area, something or other, trees and mountains and wilderness. Yeah, so the next 2 weeks I will be absent. I will be on my cruise.
Okay.
Just so you know. We're going to a dog sled camp. We're going on an ATV expedition.
Don't fight the reins when they hook you up. See how well you run with the.
Well, they're not going to be running the dogs. We just got to go to the camp and play with puppies. It's the off season, you know.
Yeah, it's like there's probably snow.
I'd say, yeah. I mean, actually, I know one person that's in the Lego Masters this year. One person, and that they posted all the teams. So I recognize one person. So
yeah, it was actually very interesting to see because there was 3 people that I knew that were going to be on the show that were in Utah, but there were some other people. I'm like, damn, you kept your secret well, like Emily. No idea.
I thought that looked like her in the commercial, but I couldn't quite. I knew Kelly, and I was like, "Is that?" And they didn't say the names yet.
Was Kelly in Utah?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I was already following her. She's a really good builder.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. I think she's probably gonna. I mean, she'll probably do very well on the show. But like, I had met Chris and Jordan. Spent a lot of time. Actually, got to know Chris really well. We had a lot of good times.
Yeah, he was hanging out.
And it was funny because
Sam
that was right next to Elliot.
Okay, he's in it.
So that's Sam.
Yep.
Yeah, and Tim that did Hoth.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and Chris was hanging out in the Star Wars corral a lot.
Oh, the Hoth guy is the other Tim. No.
I believe so.
No,
I believe so. That's not him.
Tim. There's Tim Owl, Timmy Owl, something. He did some other stuff. He was over by our mosaics most of the time, and spin.
It's possible I have that messed up.
I don't think the Hoth guy was in it. But then so the other Tim, Tim's Brick Adventures. I kind of know if he would hang out with Hoosier, I think. And
yeah, that's kind of so. That's the only one I think I recognize out of everybody. So.
And then, I mean, I recognize half of them or something. Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, and there were several others that I recognized their face from Utah, but never got a chance to talk to them. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like the older lady Karen. She talked to us a little bit. Me anyway. She had some Minnesota connections, and she did the green Death Star thing.
Oh, so she was in our corral too.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a corral full of future Lego Masters. We didn't even know it, except I knew a couple of them.
Right.
But no idea. I had no idea Sam was on it.
No. Yeah, I was like.
So I'm actually now very interested in watching because it's like the first time that I know 8 people on the show,
Right. Yeah. I was going to root for maybe just the one guy or something, but
this would be the least amount I've known in all of them, I think. It'll be interesting. I want to see the kind of the boat thing. That's what I want to see.
Oh yeah, they got the boats.
Yeah. That would have been what I would have pulled me in. So we'll see how that goes.
So that's 3 weeks away or something.
Yeah, the 28th, I believe, is when they said it starts. I think that's what I saw somewhere. So a Thursday night, I guess. Cool.
So Jesse, how many points did you end up getting with all your scans of your instructions?
I mean, I said it before. It was like 3,000. I didn't like. I already had like 12,000 points, so I wasn't starting at 0.
Right.
So, yeah.
I haven't been looking lately. Kind of got sidetracked with other stuff. I mean, I'm guessing it'll be something that'll be out there for a while. I'm hoping.
I'd like to use them. We'll see what kind of deal comes out after the Harry Potter deal goes away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think I still have a gift card and stuff to use. So. Actually, I think I got a bunch of stuff through the. We did our incentive draft this last couple of days for the group. I think I grabbed a few things. I grabbed a couple of those smaller, like 4+, like the storybook stuff. I wanted to see what some of the pieces were for some of those. I think I did like a monster truck and I did a little bit of stuff. Eventually built city stuff. So. Did we lose Kevin?
He's not there.
Would seem like it.
Yeah, well, I was hitting something on like the chat, and I think as I hit that, all hell broke loose. And
did you boot him accidentally?
No, I don't believe so. It seems everything seems like it's moving kind of slow. Camera looks like it's working fine, but some of my computer stuff looks like it's moving kind of slow. Well, we don't have. So after this week of D&D, do we have another week, or do we? When's your in-person?
Yeah.
In-person's on the 22nd.
I don't think it was that far out. I thought it was 18. That could be it. Yeah, 22nd.
So yeah, so we'll have one more week. So Larry will be missing that week, and then okay.
I wouldn't say that I've been missing it, Bob.
Hopefully we won't say we've been missing you either while we're gone. Hopefully we won't have anybody get killed without those flaming arrows. Nice thing is we should have a strong enough party now. We should be okay, hopefully, if one or two people are missing.
Here's hoping.
As long as you don't run into any flaming toddlers in town, I guess.
That would be funny if Kevin threw. So he's definitely actually doing some pretty good research and weaving in backstory a little bit. So you never know.
Yep. Oh yeah, 1 hour in. Okay. I'm gonna make more ice cream. We're counting something else.
What's up, Richie? Our toy world. King Ollendorf left a while ago. Later KO. See you next Wednesday. Mayo Hosco. It's your boy.
Look like Pop's Block Shop just acquired a big another Bricklink store and fused it into his all the parts recently. Saw that on Instagram or something. I have not located the Marvel figures in the wild yet, unfortunately. Not seen them.
I have 6-packs coming. I haven't checked this afternoon if they're on the doorstep. Sometimes that's the hour. They're sitting out there.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my bins. My bins, I was hoping we're going to get here this weekend, but they're going to
email. Sometimes I get a good email. Sometimes I don't.
Well, Zach is our president, the guy that brought the indoor. He's got a connection, so we're getting a bunch of lug members are getting a set, a box each.
Yeah. Yeah, our guy, our ambassador out here buys a bunch too, and he'll do the sets. I mean, I haven't done it. I usually find them, so I'm not too worried. But all the posts I'm seeing on social media is kind of worrying me this time. Wondering if maybe some of the stores just aren't going to carry them this time around. I don't know. We'll see. Or they're just really late putting them out. One of the two. Because I have not seen them.
Looks like we should have Mel tonight.
Is that all right?
That's what he said.
Because he was posting stuff at a Comic-Con.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I'm going to try and check in and hit it tonight. We start at 10, question mark.
Oh, yeah. So far, same schedule. I wouldn't mind doing something earlier.
We could. I mean, if we want, we can start working it a little earlier too.
I'm open. I think it comes down to Mr. Wagner and children.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I mean, as we whatever. I mean, we can always shorten this if we ever need to. We can always shorten this. If we need to. Seems like we.
That might happen when I go back to DMLUG.
That's fine. That works for me.
Just...
Worst case, it's one of those things where we ever end up having like an early dungeon, always restart the stream again and just do another late night thing or something too. If there's people still up, hopefully we won't have a post. Hopefully we won't have many post shows like we did last week. But that's fine. That was kind of late.
Yeah, that went late.
Not tonight, anyway. I gotta head down south tomorrow. Load up my stuff and take it down there. So.
Yeah, we got DENLUG meeting tomorrow, and I really need to put some time into preparing for my game, my D&D game with my kids.
Oh, nice.
I got some stuff. I got to get some stuff built.
Have you done 2 or 3 sessions now, or what?
I mean, it's been a minute since the last game. I mean, I don't think we played even once in the month of August. So yeah, we need to get back to it.
I'm saying how many total, not.
Oh, how many total sessions?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a start.
If my math is right, yeah.
Cool.
Do you guys have any build activities for tomorrow for your meeting? Do you have to build anything ahead?
Oh, yeah. We threw together an idea at the last minute last night. It was like Jerry's dad passed away, so he's been off the radar a little bit. And
I would say that would make sense.
So after we had a big meeting last time with the whole potluck and all the giveaways and stuff, so it's going to be a little bit tame. Not much to talk about now that most of the show season is over.
Yeah. Well, that's where you just that's where you just start doing the build. Do you just do your build contest?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the activity brick, and we're gonna
we do one every couple months. This is the first one I've kind of participated in a while, so we'll see. I mean, it doesn't look truly. Probably could be a little taller, but I mean the insides made it a little tougher to make what I wanted to do. So just participating always helps.
Yeah.
As my collection now is getting more and more organized, it's easier and easier to find what I'm looking for to build with. So plates will be entertaining. That will probably be 2 full stacks of bins because that's insane.
It's just a never-ending progression of organization. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm feeling pretty good. I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna get my drawers labeled. That's gonna be a huge step.
Yeah. In the end, it's being able to find stuff is always the key. Being able to find it quickly if you need to. So. Just in case, we ever, in case any of us ever get to, try out for Lego Masters again, you can build a little bit faster, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll ever happen for me. They've got my number. They can call me.
I can't remember if I applied before this for the past season or not. I can't remember. I thought I started Fallout 1. I don't know if I never finished it. I'd have to go back and look.
My middle child came over today and is paying me back for some favors by getting some sorting done. And he sorted, and then he had to go. And then he left a huge pile of mostly sorted stuff out in the TV room. And I'm like, okay, well, guess I know what I'm doing tonight. Got to finish this up.
Yep, finish that up before the wife comes home and says, "What is this mess?"
Yeah, pretty much nailed that on the head. So,
yeah, I came across my lug book for this year again. Actually, the boxes we used were actually a little bit smaller, so I did notice that my dark blue base plates actually did have a nice curve to them now, so they are underneath the big box of heavy Lego. Hopefully,
no,
straighten out a little bit. That's filling up on a mill, so hopefully they'll straighten out anyways. You know. But, yeah, it happens. Kind of hoping Ralph would have been here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't the Colorado Springs Comic-Con within the last couple of weeks?
Yes, I think it was the same week as Brick Slopes.
I know one of the guys that one of my employees that I used to work with at the Lego store actually said he was very disappointed with it. So.
Yeah, I didn't hear good things about it.
That's not good.
Nope.
I want to say they're advertising for the Brickfest Live here locally. I thought the Facebook thing almost looked like the amount of tables they were showing almost looked like they had to be from Denver.
They might have.
I was trying to remember what was being shown because I was like that. I mean, I didn't recognize you or anything in the picture, but I was trying to remember what they were showing. It's interesting because I was like, that does kind of look like that could have been because it looked like it had a fair amount of tables. Oh, wow. I just opened Facebook. Casey, who was the Brick World Master this year, has got something going over to the Lego house, I guess. That's cool. Neat to have something over there. That'd be kind of cool.
I would assume that comes with a all expense paid trip to Billund, right?
It does.
Hope so, anyway. Finally got a chance to watch that new Transformers movie. It wasn't horrible. It's kind of more of the same, though. Did you see it, Jesse?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Well, it's only $4 on Amazon.
Oh. $4 already paid.
That's cheap for a new movie.
What's and that's the one that when did it come out? This last year or what?
I think it came out right before Brick World, right?
June, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it.
Because what came out, was it Flash that came out while we were there?
Yeah.
Mel said he just loved that movie. He said it was better than Spider-Man. I was like, maybe we're seeing two different movies. Of course, I haven't seen Spider-Man yet either.
What?
I know, dude. I miss them all in the theater just because stuff and things and getting ready for shows. And we used to have that Regal Pass, but then there was a slump where they just didn't have enough movies that were good enough to go see that were like, we're paying for this but not using it, so let's just get rid of it. And then more good movies came out.
Yeah.
Like 1 week after another. I haven't seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
The Dial of Destiny.
I have not seen that either yet. I probably won't be watching much on ESPN. I'm in the Spectrum area where they've got no Disney channels right now. With that dispute right now. Did start bowling this week, though. We'll be averaging 197 on Wood Lanes, of all places. Old lanes. That was fun.
Mike and I started a new tradition a few weeks ago after the stream sale. We've been going over to a bar near his house and playing Golden Tee. You ever played Golden Tee?
Yeah. Yep. I had a stint where I played some Golden Tee.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It is pretty fun.
I had that on the computer at one point.
You gotta have the ball, though.
Oh, it's not the same if you're not doing the stand-up machine with the roller ball.
I had the ball. I had the PC with the ball. So
but that's not the same.
I know.
You can't like cream it like you can.
Actually, I needed the ball for one of the Sierra games. Actually, you had to pull back. You could do it with the mouse. You could pull back and swing forward. So it was easy to slice and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Or whiff. You could whiff pretty good too.
I don't know.
Mike sold me a whole batch of Akira comic books.
Yeah. On the side?
Yeah. He's like,
cool.
Well, you bought those too. Do you want the rest? I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-huh. Yeah, we were talking about that.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, if you ever come out here, we'll swing by Mike's house and go drool in his basement. It's almost as good as comic books. I mean, it's Lego.
It's impressive, I'm sure.
Yeah, but at least if you drool on Lego, it doesn't hurt it as much.
That's true.
Can't ruin the value. Hello, Ralph. We were talking about you earlier. Yeah, something that's not. Something is not working on mine. You guys can pull that chat off because I don't know. My StreamYard is being real finicky. It says it's showing it, but I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, well, we see it.
That or it's behind my background or something.
So Nikki's in the chat now.
Hey, Nikki.
Ooh, Nikki. I'm counting something before I finish making more ice cream.
I'm working on Star Wars Spider Tank. It's getting there. I'm on the last bag.
I am finishing a sort project that one of my children ditched. But I'm not complaining. At least he got a big chunk done. Every little bit helps.
Did you catch any London Calling this afternoon?
No, I wanted to. I might have to watch it back because I sent Greg some pictures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sent him a handful too. I watched the beginning since Cody was on there.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to jump on and check that out. I'll have to rewatch, I guess. I mean, I probably never will, but in theory.
Yeah, I'll probably scrub through and see if they covered our photos or not.
Yeah, I'm going to
See
skip
what
to
they
the
say
end.
about Utah. Doesn't feel like a Friday, I'll say.
No.
Why you say that? It's shortened week or?
Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, it was a short week, right, with the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's probably what it is.
Come on. Too high, yes. Actually, I'll do this real quick. We'll do this real quick.
All right, this goes on here. These go up here. Too good. I'll say it is nice not having to Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
It's I knew I was doing a lot of homework, but it kept me busy not thinking about how busy I was or something. I don't know. Now that I'm doing other things, it's like, wow, what do I do? I can just play this video game. So that's good timing for the video game.
Right.
I would be abbreviated probably. Let me figure it out. So I got another week for the other crew. I still am DMing the other crew, so I got a lot of Curse of Strahd stuff I read up on a while ago.
This has got a very short stick, so there's the comparison. There you go. Lego ice cream versus real ice cream.
There you go.
I was gonna say the real ice cream's got a very short stick compared to the other one, but the ice cream's a little bit taller. Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Actually, it's red, not pink, but that's okay. No one's gonna care. Goal to make it look edible.
You gonna take a picture of both?
Could do that. It's not a bad idea. Except I'd have to figure out how to do the bite one. That might be a little tougher to do.
That would be bonus points.
Yeah, it's the inner workings of it will make it a little bit more interesting. I'd have to figure out how to do that. Actually, and I didn't actually make it. Didn't make it look. It never looks as good as it does on the box, but it does have a center. But the center is just basically. I always thought it was just supposed to be like a tan or something. So it's a tan center. That's funny. Lining stuff up is always fun when you're building stuff. Oh, Nikki's asking about Baldur's Gate.
I like it a lot. Every waking moment is pretty much in Baldur's Gate on PlayStation.
I don't know. He's got me tempted. I might have to check it out on the PC, perhaps.
Oh, it's so good.
Pull me away.
I got to the point where I can get to there. I believe are 3 acts: Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And there's a part where I won't spoil it, but I think I can get to Act 2. And they're actually like, "Are you sure you want to continue? Because it's going to get harder." And I was like, let's go back and explore some more. Make sure I get maybe leveled up one more time. And I found some other stuff. Sure enough, all kinds of content. Did I put that in upside down? Oh no. Get that out. It's probably right here.
Yeah, the only gaming I did so far was I played some Minecraft last night. Did some more mining. I'm hoping I might start seeing some of my fellow Lego people that are part of the realm, like Hoosier and those guys, back on there, since there's hopefully no real big shows to be planning for the rest of the year. So.
Looks like those guys had a good time down there in Nashville, though.
Yeah, I should have gone. I didn't get my bowling check until that Friday, like afternoon, and I'm like, I mean, I wanted to go, but yeah, it sounded like it was a great time down there. So.
And Buckshot was down there.
Yeah.
Willie.
Another thing too is those guys went early. So if a Chop had left like on Friday, I would have probably gone, but he went early and all that. So I was like, no, just go early. I mean, I'll skip out this time. I mean, I'll hit another one or something. So. Fun stuff, You just gotta pick and choose. I mean,
Yeah.
It's only going to get harder once Denver does their show. It's only going to get more difficult for them.
That's right.
I might have to do Nebraska again this next year just so that as Colorado does theirs, I'll be able to.
Oh, I got to make sure I scan my new instructions. All right. We have a spider mech.
Ooh, Spider Mech.
Spider Mech does
You got a
whatever a Spider Mech does.
Comes with Mandalorian with a new Darksaber blade.
Oh, that's cool.
It's okay. At least they did something. It should have been probably printed on top of that, but. And then we get the Bo-Katan with, I think, a new hairpiece. It's pretty good.
Cool.
And you get the Grogu.
Of course. Can't have enough of those little guys. Or can you?
There it is. Boom, boom, boom. It's got the helmet also. The helmet printed helmet looks really good.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
And that's a wrap for me. I'll see you guys on Critical Bricks.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting to be that time, isn't it?
No. It's like 30 minutes away.
I mean, I don't have to prep, so I can stick around.
He has to prep. Not getting that time for
Nice to
you, Larry.
Stand up and take a break. So I'll sit down for another 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, that's
Right.
true. Yeah. I need that omnidirectional thing with the visor, like from that one movie. Ready Player One. Now that's how I'd want to play D&D. Now that'd be kind of fun. Do some hack and slash.
Yeah,
like
that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty awesome. Feel every hit. You're like, oh, Larry, ow, I'm burning, man. You hit me with the bow. You're like, what was that?
I told you to get out of the way.
Well, that's a good show, Stud. There's a lot. I mean, and that's kind of how you do. You pick the ones that are the easiest to get to, or the ones that you're collaborating with people, and have fun.
Oh yeah, Spider Tag. Register your set. 20 points. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, so I'm sitting at I should use some points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait till there's a new GWP.
Or a GWP that's worth getting.
I got 15,600 points.
I'm not that high.
And I'm gonna go check the porch. Check the porch, see if I got some Marvel CMLs there.
That'd be cool.
See what happens. I'll be back.
He'll be here. Well, I ship my bins to my work, so I know I won't be seeing them till at least Monday. So, but I will be looking forward to those babies. I'll tell you that. If they work out good, I might have to order a couple more. So I got lots of small bins too. I think a lot of my lug bulk's going to end up in a lot of these weird smaller bins that I got floating around. Too many different types of stuff and bins and everything else. So yeah, the Oasis would be. I mean, it would be awesome to be able to, if that comes. It kind of surprised. I mean, it's even though the movie's only a couple years old, I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten to that yet, technology wise, for gaming. Just some seriously intensive code, that's for sure.
Just have the AI write it.
I wonder if that would work. I was programming when I was in middle school. That was basic. That was fun.
Now, come on now. They didn't have computers way back then.
Well, they did. They did.
The Apple IIe?
Actually, it was the Commodores, and that was actually after that. No, middle school was in the, heck was that? That would have been in the 70s. We had the phone. We had the pre-AOL dial-up stuff where you stuck the phone in the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. If you disconnected, if you're disconnected during a nuclear strike of Swarm, that kind of sucked. Oh, just get ready to nuke Denver. Oh man. Guess the Killer Bees win again. Took over Denver. That's what I used to play and stuff. But I programmed We did the 104 elements and the 50 state quiz games, I think, in basic. But I think that's probably where I would have been if it wasn't for. I think they had said. I think back in the days when I was a kid, a lot of the programmers were having mentally issues. They were losing their minds a bit, and so I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to. It's not a profession I need to go into. Actually, when it was the 80s, when I was in school, some kids had passed around the rumor that there was an FBI scare, because back then you had the programs you could actually copy the software. And so they're like, guys, the FBI's going to come get us for stuff. So we had guys burying their software in their backyards and stuff, supposedly.
Oh my God.
Wow. And, they get me for copying a couple programs. I'll be like, what was that? The one show that had the super genius kid that hacked
War
into
Games?
No, not War Games. There was another one. More or less Sci-Fi Channel, but newer shows where he hacked into NASA just to get like a blueprint of the space shuttle or something. Can't remember. Got an interesting name for the show, but I don't know. I was watching that. I saw it on Facebook for a while. I was watching partial episodes, but and I never had the Apple TV. I got I don't know what happened to the Atari. I got all the cartridges are in our bomb shelter type thingamajiggy. But I don't know what happened to the Atari. Actually, it's probably somewhere around here. But my Commodore's here. It's sitting over here. Remember, I had that. Brought that out. It's still sitting here.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, the 98 machine's still sitting on the floor too, and that I got to figure out how to get that running again, because some stuff's a little bit quicker on that on a 486 and is on a whatever the Commodore was. That was hard drives were awesome. And this one's going to be pretty much. I'm just going to do this. I'm doing checkerboard. What do we got? 30 minutes. Straight up checkerboard. Was it out there, Jesse? No?
No. Yeah. I would be showing off it. Yeah. So, no. Yeah. Order them on the 1st, and it's the 8th. On Lego.
You order them from Lego?
I've gotten bigger sets in less days. But when it's a release, a big release month, it takes some time. It'll probably come tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, I should have ordered them. I just haven't yet. I figured I'd maybe see them in the wild, so I didn't. That's why I didn't order them through Lego.
Yeah, I didn't want to chase them down. I'm not gonna find.
Well, I usually don't have much problems, but so far it has not been fruitful. Unless a lot of the stores just haven't put them out yet, or maybe some stores just aren't going to have them. I guess I'll find out. I'll have to go to Lego and see if they're still available out there, and still order the 6-packs out there. I might be able to get done with. I'll get out the purple one here. Maybe we'll see.
There you go, Instagrammers. 5 days without a post playing Baldur's Gate. Until now.
I think that's the first line of your tell-all book, I think, right there.
I got it Sunday, and pretty much every evening I've been playing. Crazy. So kind of wish I didn't have the museum field trip tomorrow, but it will actually be shorter day probably because I'll go to the field trip and then I'll go home. So that's the plan anyway.
I wonder if I'm going to be able to get 3 of these dang things in here. Oh, that's going to be tough. Paint's coming out. The purple, right? Where's my purple? Purple! Purple! Oh.
Probably, where is this place? Oh my gosh. I think I might have it on my calendar. That would be smart. Rice County Steam and Gas Engines. It's in, it's near Northfield. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. I thought it was on the river.
Oh, on the river?
I guess it's in Minnesota.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Jeez, I better figure this out. I'm kind of the chaperone too because the lead guy is sick with something after his vacation.
You might have got that new COVID maybe.
I don't know, but he's got a bunch of health problems, so
well,
could be anything.
But that definitely won't be helping. I mean, he could still be sick and just not, if you're sick.
Getting IV treatments. That's all I know.
Oh.
So that's never good. Let's see here. Let's double check that address. Should be pretty simple. I know all the kids pretty much by name, their parents. Some are newer. God damn it. Look at this one. Okay, I sent it to this one. Rice County, yeah, that's what he says. Rice County, Northern Railroad. Where's the attachments? Private event. Yeah, we booked our own little private event on this train.
Oh, that's even better. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's like an hour drive south of town. So that's not too fun. But like I said, it'll probably be a shorter day for me because we'll get down there at like 10 o'clock. That's when I usually start the museum anyway. Do like an hour tour or whatever, and then head back.
Now is the museum still open without you guys there or not? Or is this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
just won't be there.
I won't be there. I do tend to think I run things around there, but I think they'll be okay. Yeah, here's a.
Oh, cool.
People riding on a little train.
Look at that.
So we'll have some pictures of that tomorrow.
That looks like fun. Like
weather's better. It's not 100 degrees anymore, so it should be actually a pretty good time.
Might have to have a coat if it's breezy,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring a sweatshirt or something. Yeah, that early.
That looks more fun than what I'll be doing tomorrow. That's okay.
Damn, hour drive. That's all right. I don't mind driving.
Oh, driving's good. I mean, you know, you drive to Chicago. That's wasn't that like 4 hours, 5 hours, 3.5, 4, something like that. Except you're driving down for loads of fun there too. So. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun that other than Lego.
Whoa.
Baldur's Gate.
This guy's showing me up on the Hall of Justice.
Uh-oh.
No way. I think he mentions me too, because
Gauntlet Throne.
oh no, Troy threw my name down. Oh yeah, he totally stole my technique.
Uh-oh.
See that arch? I did that 10 years ago. So he looks like he did a bigger one, which is funny. I'm trying to guess if that guy ever asked me anything. Gator Blaza. I think he's in Brazil.
Is that like a tile? Are the letters like tiles slanted?
No, it's more of an accordion of a flex tube, clip and tube.
Oh yeah, with the clips and the tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bunch of panels clipped to a flex tube and then just lay it out. Looks like he's got half of it. He's got the Justice. Wow, he's going big. Damn, pretty good with the blue there. Good.
It's good. Isn't that they say that's the best compliment is, you know, having people,
sincerest form of flattery, they say.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be hard for anybody to like kind of, you know, do a copy mine unless they freaking put plates back on the wall. Because I know no one wants to pay what the Lego selling plates for. That's for sure.
I'll give a comment down there, but I'll give him a comment and say a little something. See if he says something bad. So I'd be curious to know if I inspired him or not.
Nice thing is with the new modern era with technology and stuff, you know, there's pictures everywhere of stuff. I mean, like I said, like my castle's in that Brian Williams lighting book, but it wasn't my picture of the castle that did it. So somebody's always taking pictures of stuff. And some people take better pictures. Others, my pictures aren't usually that good. So look in the dark. I get all three of these done, maybe. Got sidetracked counting 3,600 frickin' studs. Let's stay together for a while because I want to take it apart.
Oh, there's an upgrade on the spider. Somebody did one better. Looks more Halo.
Holds more people, maybe. Holds more troops.
More heavy armor. More weaponized. The eyeball looks better too, actually. Oh, he's got a droid head on there. That's cool.
How many is the spider tank hold? How many personnel does that hold?
Well, in the show, it's like an alien little, blob creature, not manned.
Oh, not man. Oh, okay.
But it does have a hatch. More of a gun thing, but you could put a person in there. Yeah, it's got some shocks to it. Kind of cool. Well, I'm glad I got a chance to show off my Hall of Justice before this guy finished his.
Right?
I've had it for years. Now I can take it apart.
There you go.
It's taking up a lot of space over there on my city table /
Does it have a lot of parts that are good for dungeons?
No, it's so white. It's all white, and the white's weathered, yellowed.
Oh.
It really doesn't have very good reuse, other than the windows, maybe. And I mean, the plates could go into some other build as trim or flooring or something, because there are a lot of plates in there. That's how I made the roof behind the arch. Makes me want to look at this guy. How did this guy do it? I think he did.
How long has yours been done for?
Oh, he doesn't have the back. He doesn't even have the back. Mine's been done for 9 years.
Oh, wow.
8 years, 9 years. I think I made it in 2014. It was one of the first things I made was the Baxter building. I think was the first superhero building, and then the Hall of Justice, and then Avenger Tower.
Now, you said that this is the first time you haven't displayed it?
It's the first time I took it to out of state.
Out of state. Oh, okay. It's been like to the train museum.
Been in the museum. It's been at Brickmania. It's been at a brick convention earlier this year. The brick convention. But I added all the other little towers through the years. So each year the DC city got bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah.
So it's the staple piece is the Hall of Justice. And I would build stuff around it. All right, we're 10 minutes out, so I'm going to pop out and get the other show queued up.
I think I'm going to
fine.
Probably do the same, take a bathroom break.
I'm finishing my grape one, my grape popsicle. So look, I got ice cream. My ice cream bars are all done, man.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, ice cream.
I think I need a frosty treat now.
Yeah. Except I don't think they're going to fit in the holder now because I put too much greebling in there. And I only used like a 16 by 16 plate. Actually, I had partitions in here at one point, but yeah, that's not gonna. I have to. That might have been why.
All right. Well, I will see you over there.
See you over there. Oh, these are cheap. Okay, so let's see that. The white one ran away. Oh, ran away over there. Okay. Well, we're almost done, folks. We'll probably end it a few minutes early so I can run the ending screen. But for people who didn't see, this is we're doing a build challenge for this month. meeting. They said build it kind of like an ice cream treat you'd pick up in a store. So, these are probably should be, I'm guessing, probably a little bit taller. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. The way it was built, I mean, it'd be tough to. I mean, in the end, it was tough just to even get that to kind of do this, and then to actually have the plates do it. What's funny is the 1x3 plates are the Unikitty, like eyebrows or eyes or something. One of them, because they ended up in a lot of the grab bags back in the day. I think when we damaged out a lot of the maybe that, or they ended up on the wall. Maybe they ended up on the wall somehow, some way. So basically, I did. This one doesn't exist. This would be my favorite, kind of like maybe a blueberry or a grape type good humor bar. But this would be like the strawberry shortcake good humor bar. So I mean, actually, like you said earlier, when I had the stick on the other one, the stick was much shorter. But we'll just say these somehow the sticks were longer. And my case might have to be rebuilt because it doesn't look like it's big enough for all 3 bars, and they won't go this way, and they barely kind of. So there we go. That's what I built tonight. And then of course, while I was building, somebody got me a cup of these guys. So I counted these guys out, 3,608 hand counted. So I'll have to add those to my inventory stuff. What's funny is I get all this stuff built, and I mean I don't count when I put stuff in it, so I don't know how much is in there. So these are always good. I like having the white ones with the holes inside. They're good for my snowy type things. Should since we're closing up on D&D. I probably should. Actually, this I'd love to see. Brick Arms maybe remake these kits. This was like BrickCon, so this is pretty cool. They had a BrickCon 2016, so I'll always remember what year I went. But they got some cool axes here. I'm going to have to pull one out for my barbarian. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Okay, he needs his great axe, and he needs his Shatter Spike is in here somewhere too. It was. I threw it in here. Oh, there it is. But actually, I kind of like some of the stuff in this Brick Arms bag. These are kind of cool. Kind of like. Great axe. I kind of like. Oh, that one's kind of a little bit. That's a guitar. That doesn't look like a medieval guitar, but maybe I could be wrong. But I think I guess the great axe either have to be this guy or this guy. This is a double bladed axe, but this looks like a great axe. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that one here. Give him this guy. Except I think when I use it with 2 hands. Will that still swing with 2 hands, maybe? I guess it might. It might. Yeah. Almost about the same size as the other one. So, but he won't have. Whoever the DM won't have that. Oh, you know what's bad about that guy is he's got the other side of his face. I'll have to use that for my stuff, I guess. So we'll just do this. So I'll probably be using that. Pull the dice out of the way. Shatters. Oh, you know what? I have those new parts. I have my new translucent 1x1 with clip parts. I should have them sitting on my dice tower here, and I could actually. There you go. Whoa. Oh, man, really? Oh, that sucks. Something fell. Yeah, this dice tower's got to come apart. This one. This one is. How the heck did that one fall? I think it wasn't built very well, I think. Not built very well. We'll have to be rebuilt. Oh my god, that's sucker. The whole thing's falling apart. Yeah, the sucker's got a problem. I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah. Not a good dice tower for that. That's not rolling very good. I'll warm up these dice for tonight. They are very cold. Cold dice. Wow, I don't want to roll those tonight. Those are terrible numbers. Well, everybody get ready to head over to the D&D. You'll have to go over to Jesse's channel because he didn't have the link in time for me to put in the description. So you have to actually go to his channel, hit the live tab, and find the game. I would start heading over there now. I am going to play the exit. Oh, unless you want to watch the exit one. The exit one does have a couple Prontero things. If I can actually get this thing to work. There we go. Okay. This will show something's wrong. Hold on, folks. We're having a technical difficulty right now.
again. Yes. Accomplishment.
Born again, huh?
So, yes, Barbarian, introduce yourself.
My name is Prontero, and I am a barbarian. I've been up in the mountains for many eons, and I've been recruited by some villagers that needed to vanquish some stuff, and so I've been learning how to chop down trees. And somehow I got polymorphed into that boar. Well, thank you for reviving me. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird sense of being with 4 legs. Oh, weird.
You're welcome.
Glad to have you plan to do, Prontero.
Ooh, I'm one of those guys. I like to just kill stuff. You know, I've got a big, great axe. I mean, I like to just swing it, kill stuff. What's the name of this? What's the name of this party? What's the name of this group?
Chaos Crew.
Oh, I will fit in so well with you guys. This will be so awesome.
It's like you were made to join this group or something.
I love it.
I am Prontero, and I like to cut down trees. Ooh, watch it fall. Hope there's nothing in that tree. Well, back home I go. Oh, look at that. Some squirrels are following me home. Oh no.